Unmute myself. Hey everybody, how's it going? I am Jim, aka Sotrami Beta, and this is Streamsville, Part 7. I am working on the city of Streamsville, and I'm using the new Twitch studio. I guess it's not that new, but it's new to me because it didn't exist when I was doing this before. So I'm using the Twitch studio, so hopefully this all works out well. But let's see where we're at. Yeah, so I am, that was just kind of a cinematic view here. Looks like the stream is going okay. The first thing I have to do, so I have a few things planned, but the first thing I have to do is actually take care of wastewater treatment. It is right at its limit. So, sewage treatment, let's see where my budget is. Yeah, so my budget is hit 140%. So what we want to do is we got to add another wastewater treatment plant. That's really all that's there. I got to grab a couple roads here because I'm running out of road for the wastewater treatment plants. Let's see, industry road. And we'll just kind of extend this road this way. And that ooh, I don't know if that's enough room or not. Well, we'll see. We can adjust it if necessary, but I just want one advanced inland wastewater treatment plant. Is that the one that... Okay. Pollution 20. Pollution 45. Okay, yeah, so I want the advanced one. We've already got the existing ones, but this is going to release less pollution, so let's get... we got to connect a water pipe up to the existing network, and let's see now where we're at with sewage treatment. Okay, so we've gone there. The budget should then adjust itself down accordingly. We can't adjust it too much because the... Yeah, down to 108%, because the inbound water supply is still a bit of a problem. So what I'm actually going to do as well is run myself a... I don't want to do any more pumps because they're pulling a lot of water out of the river. So what I want to do is a large water tower. I'm going to do it someplace out away from... It can go here. Connect the pipes up. There. So now that should produce... Oh, yeah, I gotta run electricity to it. Because this does not connect to a street, so it doesn't get its electricity from the streets like everything else. Come on. Connect. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Large water tower. Yeah, so it's reducing. It's the pumping capacity is going down as the water budget is going down. So as long as there's no water pollution in this area, this water tower will be happily producing water. Excuse me, no ground pollution. Water towers pull from ground, and they are affected by ground pollution. As opposed to the pumps, which pull from the water directly. Let's see, and they're affected by water pollution. So that took care of one thing on my list. That was the first thing, which was wastewater and water treatment. Yeah, so the next thing is a small one I could fix. Is this industry area I built the last time. I didn't really think this through. I added one in and out, which is how I want that. But it just, you can see it's backing up here. So what I'm going to do is make this a loop of one-way roads. Just the outside. The outside will be a one-way loop. And then, let's see, there we go. I'm going to pause this while I do it, because otherwise it's going to confuse the hell out of the traffic, and it's going to cause them to keep trying to change where they're going. Alright. And then this one, I'm going to... So this area right here, I'm going to make a 3-lane one-way road for this stretch, and then this will be 2 lanes turning and 1 lane to go straight through, if somebody wants to loop back around. These are 2-way streets, so people can loop across here if they want to, but I'm still going to make that an option if anybody's on this stretch of road and needs to go back around. It's unlikely, but it is possible. So these are going to be 2... So these... Come on. This will go here. This will go here. And then the far lane will go straight through. And this one I'm going to let turn in either direction. Turn to either lane. So they're gonna... This is going to take them a second to sort out. But they'll get there. Do I not have... Oh. I don't want automatic despawning, huh? Okay. That just changes how traffic jams are handled. So this should sort itself out here in just a second. Yeah. Alright, so they've all figured out what direction they're going. Some of these folks are going to loop around. And it's going to be a bit of a mess for a second, but we'll leave that and come back here in a few minutes. You know what? I am going to make... One thing I'm going to do is make this turn into this lane. So everyone's going to have a dedicated lane. Some people are going to... The people who are going here, they're going to have to... Yeah, anybody going to these, if they're coming from the outside, they're going to have to loop around to that, but that's okay. It's a bit annoying for them, but it's better for us overall. Okay. So there we go. That's cooking now. We'll see how that goes. The other thing I want to do is change this road right here. Come on. I can't see past my mic boom. Okay. I want to change this road. And all I'm going to do, it's going to be... We're not removing it or anything. All it's going to do is go... and it's going to intersect a little bit further down here to prevent the traffic jam, because the traffic AI has a easier time with T intersections than with 4-way intersections. So hopefully that will fix some of that on its own. If it doesn't, we'll put in a roundabout here. But this should start crawling along. It's picking itself up. We might need to put a traffic light here just to deal with the traffic going through. Either that or we'll make this them yield. I'll start it with... Oh, it is yield. Okay. I don't know why it is doing that then. The traffic AI is weird in this game. It's supposed to yield, but it doesn't, and then it does. Some things are yielding. Anyway, that's not... I don't know if that's fixed yet, but that's... I think that's going to be a little bit smoother. And then the other thing I want to do is... So the last time I was looking at this interchange here, and I was trying to avoid putting in a roundabout and disrupting the flow of traffic through here and disrupting these buildings, but if you look, there's this line of traffic going way back here, and it doesn't make any sense. This is set to yield to this street, but for some reason these cars just don't want to go through. They're just ignoring that. They're doing anything but what we want them to do. There's no stoplights or anything. But for some reason they're just backing up and not going through. So I'm going to make this a small roundabout for this area. I was trying to avoid, so I don't want the radius that big. There we go. I think this is enough. That will affect the fewest amount of the smallest amount of buildings. So it's going to We're going to take this out. These will go away by themselves, but I just want to get rid of them. Now we need to set this up as a high priority roundabout. Did I do that with 2 roads? I might actually want that to be 3. Yeah, see, this is the problem with some of these roundabouts, is this already building back up. This needs to be a roundabout too. This probably does. This one is extra wonky. And I think this needs to be a 3-lane road rather than a 2-lane. This may not be big enough. I may have to increase the size of it a little bit, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to avoid doing that. I could also make this a an oval about as opposed to a roundabout and just connect these two together, but we'll see how this goes. The other thing I need to do is to help with the traffic is the pedestrians. So let's grab our paths, and we're going to make a pedestrian overpass. Star. No, I don't want it to be a tunnel. Ooh, that is not what I want. I'm doing it in a roundabout. Star is a little too big, I think. That doesn't get any better. Okay. Crap. So we don't need that. We don't need 2 here. They can go around. We don't need this one. They can go around, and we don't need this one. Anybody who wants to use... And this is ridiculous. This piece here is far longer than it needs to be. Yeah, connect that. Yeah, so that's not great, but it'll work for now. Anyone who wants to go across, but what that'll do is prevent traffic delays from pedestrians going through. I will probably work on this a little bit more to straighten this out. That is ugly. The star was actually was better, but let's see how this does with traffic. And we don't want anybody crossing the street here. There's no reason for them to cross the street here, because that is also slowing down. That's slowing down traffic as well. Specifically this one, just because everyone's going across here. Anybody who needs to go this, can... Yeah, they can go around this way if they need to. And in fact, I'll connect these 2 pieces. If anybody wants to go across there, they can go up this way. Yeah. So that's ugly as I'll get out, but I think it is working to reduce traffic. Yeah, I mean this is flowing through much more nicely. I was doing this way though. See, it's backing up this way, and that is a problem. So this is why I was hesitant to do roundabouts, and maybe this roundabout just isn't big enough. Let's see. Because it's 2 lanes. The problem is most of them want to go... Where do most of them want to go? Let's look at the... routes. Yeah, so there's a lot that want to go... Let's get rid of pedestrians for a second. And cyclists. So a lot of them do want to go cross here. I'm trying to see if it's... How bad is it backing up? Oh, I guess it looked worse than it was. It is backing up, but it looked worse than it was because of the parked cars. All right. All right. So that's the first one. Okay, it looks like it's... Looks like this might be catching up a little bit. It was, there were a lot of cars backed up this way, and now there aren't. And there are not that many backed up this way either. So it looks like it's catching up. We'll see how that goes. We'll leave it to be. The next one I want to do is... I thought about doing one here. It is a little bit busy, but I think we can manage this with a timed traffic light. If we're and some pedestrian management as well if we're careful. But it's not really that backed up because we just wait for the traffic light to turn, and then this pretty well clears in one run of the traffic light if I remember from watching it before. We might need to adjust this time traffic light to be a little bit longer, but I think that's manageable with the traffic light. What I want to do though is, so traffic is rough right here. Yeah, that definitely is going to need to adjust that traffic light. So traffic is rough right here, but it's not hit critical levels yet. But what I want to do is, so I want to expand my commercial and residential areas this way and this way. So what I decided to do was make this, I don't want a roundabout right coming off the highway. I want the people coming off the highway can basically just cut through. Is this a traffic light? This probably shouldn't be a traffic light. Yeah, maybe. We'll leave it for now, but this intersection here is what I want to do, because I want to then make this an arterial road running up this way, put another roundabout here, and make this an arterial road running through this way, and actually running all the way to the roundabout here, into this roundabout. I am thinking about that, though. This may in fact benefit from being then a... Well, see, everybody wants to... Most of the people do want to go this way, so I don't know. We'll see how busy this gets, whether we want to make this a... like an oval about or not. But so this intersection is going to be a roundabout. It's going to be a little... I want to make this one the next size up. I think that will be good. And I want to make this a 3-lane. So we'll pause this. Oh. Okay. Actually, I paused it, but I think everything will just kind of fix itself. We need to adjust this so it is a... Oh, no, I want this. There we go. Control-Shift-S makes it a high priority roundabout. Why is that building still there? And then this street will then be a... I want to take... use the eyedropper tool and do this road. We'll pause for this. I wrote anarchy on. That's why it's not destroying the... not getting mad about the plazas that are in the way. Fix that. That's a school too. Fix that. So it did mess up with the zoning a little bit, but that's actually alright, because what I want to do is zone this as commercial along this stretch now. So I'm going to rezone this road. First thing, though, fix the bike paths. Oh! Actually, first thing before I do anything else is build the pedestrian bridge. Or in this case, I'm going to do a pedestrian tunnel because, well, yeah, because that will use less space, I think, in this instance. So let's grab this, make that a tunnel. And then we'll adjust these. Just turn anarchy off again. Move that building a little bit for a second until I can get this. Move you back to where you were. The same here. It goes a little crazy. This auto builder goes a little nuts on the number of ramps and stuff. Let's let this fix itself. No, I don't want zoned on here. Damn it. What are you doing? Building a building? Give her that. Give her that. Okay. So yeah, now we can move these. Move these back a bit. Because it just really... It loves taking up space. It doesn't seem to... The auto generator just loves taking up space. So, let's do that. Then we need to go underground. And look at the... Okay. So, we'll just adjust this so the slope won't be too steep. Going down here. Give these a little bit more room to work. Do a thing. Yeah, so that'll work. Now, fill in the bike lanes that got destroyed. That one's still there. That one's okay. Adjust the zoning a bit. Okay, so now we're going to use the marquee zoning tool. Damn. You know what? So we don't really need this one because we have this one over here. So they can come around the corner and then go down in the tunnel. That will give us more room. That'll give us more zoning here. Yeah. Okay, get rid of that one. That one. We don't want anything zoned on the... And the same thing for these here. We really don't need these. We really only need 4. Because anyone who's on this side over here can come down here. Anyone from here, you can get this one. Same thing with this one, and then over here and over here. That'll let us make sure we have a little bit more room for our zoning. And then what I'm going to do is just sweep these clear and make this commercial all along here. There's a park and there's a school, and that's really fine. I don't care that they're there. I just don't want them. I don't want residential along this street. Now this I will then grab. Come on. And then we're gonna upgrade. I'm gonna turn anarchy off so it doesn't do weird stuff like that anymore. Okay, so I don't like it because those are there. That's fine. We'll fix these. Why does it not want... Wait, what does it say? Space already occupied. Okay, that's probably because of the roundabout. So what we'll do is delete this. Is this the same? Yeah. All right, cool. So delete that. Grab a sample of this. We'll then... What does it give me? Space already occupied. Oh, because of all the other... Yeah, it doesn't like it when you have too many intersections. Let's see if I can kind of budget this a little bit. And then upgrade this. Getting more space already occupied errors. Alright. Let's get rid of this roundabout. We'll connect this through there. Then we'll upgrade the road here. Gonna have to redo those pedestrian crossing. That's okay. Yeah. So let's get rid of this road. This one is okay to connect. And in fact, I think we can just run it. Allow road bending, okay. So let's do this. And then we will put our ramps down. Kind of snapping. There we go. So there. Now we've got a nice throughway. Oh, I don't want commercial here. I'm going to fill these in with residential. So this is still going to be residential. But we got a nice commercial throughway here. This will be room for zone commercial as well. Let me move the school back. Actually, what I should do is I can just move it back, move this back. Grab this street, upgrade. Oh, what is this? Oh, I can't do it because it's on fire. Ha! Oh, boy. Alright, so let's deal with that burning building then. And then this one I am actually gonna move over here. There. And then we'll just let the okay, that looks weird from a distance. We'll let this run until the fire department can put this out. I hope the fire... There they come. Okay. That's put out. Now, we can upgrade the road. Alright, cool. That looks good. So we've got this coming through. Got that. Looks good. Okay. Oh. So I want to unzone this. Residential. Make this high density commercial as well. We'll do high density commercial on the other side as we grow. But now we've got, and let's look at this. Yeah. Okay. Is that a bus stop? Well, that's not good. We don't want a bus stop that close to the interchange. Let's see. Buses. Bus stops. Is that a bus stop? What are all these people waiting for? It certainly looks like a bus stop. Okay, yeah, that was... Why was it... Okay, the bus stop was pretty close to where... Okay. Yeah. So they all moved down there. And then they're going to move back here. But now it actually, I think the bus stop is where it's supposed to be. There's a lot of people waiting for that bus. But they're waiting where they're supposed to be now. And the bus is not stopping too close to the interchange. This one... You might want to move that bus stop, though. Where's this one? That one... We do want to move down here, because we don't want to have people coming right off the... right off the roundabout and into a bus stop. So... That's probably for the best. What else we got? That looks good, though. This zoning is going to fill in eventually. Yeah. So I'm not actually going to put in the residential. There's not a lot of demand for it right now. There is a high demand, though, for industry. So the next thing I'm going to do, and that can be industry or office. So let's see. What I'm going to do is do a mixed use thing along here that is going to be office and residential. I need to turn road snapping back on. Office and residential. So we'll go this way. And we'll run a road that connects these all. And then fill in the... fill in some trees here as kind of a noise barrier. But what I want to do is get some... our regular bike paths through. And then, come on, get on the part I want you to go to. No, I don't. Ugh. I want it on the grids. I don't want it to follow the road guidelines because it wants to connect to the, wants to follow the road across the way, but it's not quite lined up. Okay, so let's turn that back on now. Okay, let's make sure there's water running through there. There's not. Glad I checked. So this is going to be both residential and office. I'm going to put... do offices in this one and this one because it will fill the demand for jobs. So this will start filling in. While it's doing that, I'm going to do some landscaping. There's some trees here. I want that one. I want that one. Oak. And I want live oak. Just to fill in this space along here. And then we'll throw some other trees in there. guess this is another kind of oak. So just basically just to break up the color there a little bit. There. So now basically the idea is you wouldn't see as much of the highway from here. As we fill this in with residential, I might actually upgrade these highways to have sound barriers, because otherwise it causes noise pollution for the residential area that makes people sick. But yeah, that's growing there nicely. This will start. Yeah, the commercial will start filling in. See, they're complaining about, what are they sick? Noise pollution. Yeah. What's causing the most noise pollution? Let's see, pollution. That's air pollution. Where's the noise? There it is. It's this busy street. I thought they would be far enough from that. Okay, well, we'll deal with that next. But, okay, cool. So this is demand is filling in. We'll do some low-density residential here. So probably get updated to high density eventually, but this will give that fill that residential demand. Let's see how close we are to the next. So 32,000. So we're a ways for 32,000. But all right, I got the roundabouts. Got my industry loop. How's that looking? Oh gosh. Let's turn off this. Why are you yielding to... What is going on here? Oh, it's this one is a stoplight. And this has got a stoplight. Why is this backing up? Why are you yielding to them? Is this truck right here? I wonder if it's just this one. Oh, it's not yielding to them, it's backed up. Okay. This is worse than before. Okay. Why are people just struggling so much to go where they want to go? Okay, so they're coming in. This is backing up. Are there any traffic lights in here? No, they're just backing up here. So it's people trying to get back out again. Actually, this is starting to move a little bit now. What is going on with that? Okay. Well, first thing is you guys can... you can definitely block the interchange, because there is no interchange. So that fixes that a little bit, but... it really is just the amount of traffic trying to come in through here. Okay, so we can do a couple things. First, I can adjust this road. We'll make this a small 4-lane road. So 2 in, 2 out. And we'll make this one-way road a 3-lane. And we'll get rid of the lane restrictions for that. We'll keep these lane restrictions because I do want them to pick their lanes back here. We'll leave this lane restriction. They can pick it as they come through. This one has to go through to here. I think most people are going to want to... yeah, most people are going to be going... Or most of these trucks are going to be going out, not in. Okay, so that's moving a little better. A little more alacrity. Man, this is bad. It's just the trucks always back things up. Let's see. So people are trying to turn left in here. Is it everybody? No. Okay. So this is going to be a dedicated turn lane from now on. No, that's not what I want. Make this a 4-lane small road up to here. That way I can have... Yeah, okay. So let's do a turn lane there. This is gonna go... This is gonna be a dedicated turn lane. That's straight through. This turn lane is... This is gonna be a dedicated turn lane going here, and this is gonna be a dedicated turn lane going here. Time traffic light. What is the... How do I do a control click? Make that a time traffic light. Yeah, because that's backing up traffic all the way down here. Wow. Yeah, that's really clogging things up. So we got to clear this. What are the routes on this one? Is how much is it? How many people want to go? How many people want to go left, and how many people want to go right? Let's grab the route tool. What's this? So the majority of them want to go right. So what we can actually do, and the majority of them want to go right, and they actually want to go out to here, I think. I'm just guessing. So what we can actually do is make this a slip road, give this a slip road. They can't all want to go there. Yeah, they want to go, a lot of these want to go out. So what I'm going to do is build a slip road just for this. Oh, I think I forgot to turn anarchy off. Yeah, so we'll adjust this a little bit, and let's turn off that traffic light and make sure that this is not allowing them to go left. I only want them to go right. Oh, what did it... Oh, you know what? It was not... Okay. Anarchy off and snapping on, because it didn't connect to the actual road. And we'll set the speed limit on this higher. Yeah, alright, it is. Okay. No pedestrian crossings. Here. Here. Alright. And then we'll make this an asymmetrical road. Yeah, alright. So, let's see. Small, heavy roads. So this is going to be a 3-lane asymmetrical road. or 4-lane, 3 on 1, 3 plus 1, and this is going to be 2 plus 1. So what they'll do is there'll be a lane to go. No, you're not going to turn there. So there'll be a lane to go right, there'll be a lane to go, and then 2 lanes to go straight. So there's a lane to go off this way to the slip road, and then there's going to be a lane to go, the 2 lanes to go this way. One will then allow them to turn right if they do want to make this local jaunt, and then yeah, so let's smooth this out. That is a bit of a mess. And then do the... No, this is the tool I want. Corner smoothness. There we go. And then we're going to get rid of the... we're going to move this junction back a little bit. There we go. Move this back a little bit. And then to mark this no crossing. It's having a little, it's a little wonky here with this. Oh, you know what? I see why. There's actually 2. Nodes. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll clean that up a little bit, I think, but... Oh, that looks immediately better. Okay, so... This is probably an inelegant solution, but it did solve the problem. We didn't turn off... it. Yeah, so traffic despawning is not turned off. Let's see how our traffic is now. It's 73%. It's still backed up along here, I think partly because of all the nastiness we had there. So let's see if these can get clear. Yeah. So we just had a mess. And it's going to take a while for this to clear. So we'll let it do its thing. I'm glad I went back and checked on this, though. That would have been real nasty. Because the problem, what really sucks is when you get this bad traffic, is it backs up the whole city, and then it causes problems with, you know, like the fire rescue and things like that. So it's bad news. I already see it clearing up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, so that's not bad. How's this interchange doing here? No traffic. This one, no traffic either. I'm going to fill this in with some, what do you call it? Trees and stuff to make that look a little nicer. Do some detailing, but that can wait. Yeah, so that's better. Let's see where our traffic percentage... It's already back up to 75. As this clears a little bit more, it will take time for this to clear, because that's unfortunately you know, we've cleared the worst of it. We've cleared the source, but then it kind of staggers back from the source of the problem. But it should go. What happened? Was there a bad concert or something? No, popular change. I don't know why somebody got mad. Nothing got changed. Alright, we'll leave that there for a while. So, industry loop. Done. Roundabouts. Done. Now I want to work on my ore industry. There is a little bit of ore here in these patches, but then if we go down the next section, there's even more, and there's even more past that. So what I'm going to do is buy... My next purchase of land is going to be this chunk here, and... Well, that's weird. There isn't... Yeah, it's missing an outside connection. That's odd. Same thing with these roads. They just don't go anywhere. Or do they? Those might. In the background. Yeah, that's weird. There's like a chunk of road missing here. But anyway. So we bought this area. First thing I need to do is run this road and continue it on down here. And I need to decide where my industry area is going to be. So let's look at the available... Let's look at the available resources. So, yeah, I've got a nice chunk. So I can build the ore processing in kind of a central location and then have some harvesting off in these areas where it actually is growing. So what I think we'll do is, first thing, I want to run a road that... I'm going to start the road from down here because I want to kind of cut through so it doesn't cut off my ore here. I don't want to cut right through it. So let's do that. And then we want an industry road. So this is going to be the center area of the ore industry where I'll have my main industry building, and then we can do storage and you know, any manufacturing based on that. The secondary buildings, basically. So let's run this kind of right through there. What is that? That's a looped road. So we can go ahead and connect it to that, but and then along here. I don't know if this road... I don't know if I care about having this road here or not, but I'm going to go over it for now. Oh, damn it. Had this set to be down. Okay, so let's... go back a bit. I don't know how important that road is to the area, but we'll spare it for now. Don't snap to the road. Just, I should be able to sneak it through there. There we go. Okay. Turn the snapping back on. Again, not the most elegant solution, but I think it will do the trick. Now, let's build our industry area. So we want it to, for sure, encompass these. Go up here. Go across to this. Then down, cut through. These actually can be non-contiguous at a certain point, but I gotta at least connect them to begin with. And then this will be my actual, like, administration and... Okay, cool. So... let's do a road off here. Is that my industrial road? No, it's the basic road. Median. Let's Go road off this way. And an ore industry main building. Sand storage, small ore mine, and ore grinding mill. Okay. So yeah, well, the ore mines will be the things that actually produce it. Then we have, of course, storage, and then we have the mill to grind up the ore. And then we're going to want to have... So this is going to continue on through. Yeah, that's what I want it. This is going to continue on through. I don't think there's any... Oh, turn that off. Make sure there's no ore down this way. Yeah, okay. So we'll do the ore industry area, and then we can have room for barracks and stuff here. Then we can... do our storage off here. And production off here. So this is where we'll store harvested ore and also the finished goods. Alright, so let's get some more stuff in here. We need the ore grinding mill, sand storage. Okay, so I want sand storage here. And then we'll offset it from the road a little bit. An ore grinding mill. And then we need a warehouse to store the ore. Wait, yeah, okay. What is this output? Metals. Right. Set that to empty. We'll set that to balanced because, and that will cost us some money as we're importing ore until our ore production gets, like, kind of kicks into gear. But then we can do a roll right across here and put our ore mines in. Let's grab this. Where's the actual mine? Space them out a little bit. There. So we got some ore mines along here. Oh, need to add water. Water main that way. So those should start kicking over soon. Traffic flow is at 74%. Let's turn the speed up. Let's see how traffic does. Are we still getting backed up here? It's... Okay, so this is clearing. It's still just a mess right now. And a lot of pedestrians here. Which, I mean, you know, we want people to walk, not use cars, so that's probably, you know, walk and bike if possible. Use less cars. That's nice and clear. This is clear, though. This is busy, but to be expected because there's the freight depot here, so I'm okay with that. How's this looking? Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so let's check on this, make sure that's actually producing. This is outputting. It's putting ore to this ore storage lot. Great. This has not got any ore yet, but that'll fix itself. Metals. Cool. All right. So what we're trying to do is get the ore industry going, produce metal and produce glass, and any of the other ore-based productions, because then what we can do is, and that'll probably go over, well, let's see. I want this to be close to a highway. So yeah, it will probably go maybe over here, and there's a train line, even better. What we'll do is build a industrial complex over here once this kind of gets going, and all of the goods that are produced by these different the logging, the farms, the oil fields, and the ore mines. They'll produce like there's big factories that use all of the products that these areas create, and then we can that's where you really start making money on industry, is when you're producing from those, the special goods from those, because they really can it makes good use of your existing stuff. Right. So next is ore industry. That's on my list. We're putting it on hold right now while we wait for it to produce. We've got stuff coming through here, though. This is still complaining it's not getting enough metals. This is filling itself up. Ore grinding mill. Great. Ore truck is going there. We can speed some of this up. We do not need traffic lights here. That is excessive for the amount of traffic that's coming through. And I know these areas will not produce ore forever. That's okay. We'll probably end up having to import ore, but what we have to do is build these industry areas up so that they can produce we can get them more efficient factories and the higher output. So this is, of course, losing money right now, but we are, so we've imported quite a bit of ore currently. It's going into metal. The ore grinding, it's turning, see, it's turned into metal here. And then, we don't have any metal here yet, but it'll start exporting metal. We'll be importing less ore, excuse me. As production here kicks in. So we're already importing less ore as we speak. So it dropped from 1,200 down to 960. How's this doing over here? These are complaining because they're not making up. They're not having oil to draw from. Sludge hydrolysis plant. Petroleum, we're making plenty of plastics. That's good. So that can kind of cook away. Now, what I want to do over here is set up my government plaza. That's my next item on my list. So, do a couple things. Unfortunately, I think eventually we're going to have to sacrifice these houses right here. But what we're definitely going to have to sacrifice are these businesses along the lines. Because this is going to be... So, yeah, thankfully that's low density commercial, so it's not a huge impact on the economy. But let those clear, and then this will become our government area. We've got a few government buildings, so let's see what we've got. Government offices, City Hall. So City Hall, that's not that big. Government offices is about the same size. So I'm thinking, we do City Hall kind of as a centerpiece at the back, and then we have some side roads with like the government offices. The what else do we have? Is anything here on this one? No. Tax office, courthouse, oppression office. We might not do that one there. But at the very least, the city hall and tax office and the government offices and stuff like that. And these draw tourists. So entertainment, is used for various public meetings, events, but it also draws tourists, which is one of the things that I want to improve here. Is we're not getting anybody coming in, really not getting many people coming in from outside for tourism. The intercity bus depot it's 185. I wonder. So let's look at how many tourists were serviced by our transit. 103 tourists by bus. It's hard to really determine exactly how many of those were, you know, how that relates to the overall. I guess I can look and see at the, which one's tourism? Weekly tourist visits, 372. It's okay, but I'm trying to up that even more. So we've got this area over here that specializes in tourism. It's got a nice tourism leisure, and it's got a nice, you know, got a park over here. We've got some tourist area. This is called Business Park, with that's the St. Louis Gate. Department store, shopping center, and then there's a theater and a cinema over here as well. So these should be attracting tourists. It's just not attracting enough. So we're going to add the government area. That should bring in more tourists. Oh, man. I'm going to fix this too. Cars can go through. Cars can go through. We just want them to go to the right place. Man, there's a lot of industry coming in this way. I can't ban trucks, unfortunately. Is that... we'll have to see. Where's this going? Sawdust storage. Yeah, so it's returning to... It's going back over here. So what we want to do is probably encourage... well, that'll be next, but we want to encourage people to use, like, basically to come off the highway and use the straight to the ore industry and skip coming through here. So what I might do is have a highway that just dumps straight into the, not ore industry, the logging area. And just have it just dump straight into this logging area instead of being here, because what's people... They will follow the fastest street, even if it's not the most effective way to get there. So they'll take the highways, they'll take the main roads, even if there's an alternate route that would actually get them there faster. It doesn't calculate that. It just figures out what the actual highest speed limit is, and that's how it determines what road it's going to take, which is not always great. Okay. So we're going to have a road. We're going to do a tree-lined road. And we want to do live oak. Is that on my list of favorites? Yes. Okay, and then we're just going to do this. We'll update this later, but because we'll make this a loop with a one-way roads, but that's just so I can place the building. So we want City Hall, and I want to line it up straight at the end of the road. Yeah. So yeah, so there's City Hall at the center. That is too big. Those live oak trees are way too big. So let's do a regular oak tree. Nope, L-O-P, oak. I need that in both. Oak. There. Yeah, that's a little better. Now we'll make this get rid of that. We're gonna do this a one-way around the building. little further. We do want grid. I forget the road. Yeah, okay. There we go. Get rid of this chunk here. So that's actually, I went a little too far there, but what I can do is use the move it tool to correct this, like that, straight. Let's snap, basically. There. So now we've got our, City Hall placed. And then we'll do a couple roads off this way on either side. Eight units. 8 units. And then we'll do our other government buildings. So we want government offices. And then I had a courthouse. There's the courthouse. That's level 3. Courthouse. Oh yeah, I gotta do some roads in here. Courthouse. Okay, so that doesn't want to fit there. What is this? This is the tax office. So I can do the courthouse actually on its own, kind of. We'll do the tax office and then do a road this way, and then I think I can fit the courthouse in now. Yes. The one thing I want to do, though, is I actually want to move it over. And the reason being is because I want to have walking paths through here and trees and all that stuff. So we'll do the courthouse. Go down here. I don't... grid. I don't care about the grid even. Actually, what I should do is just do this. Then I can make the road a little longer if I want. Leave the grid on. Leave the angle on. Yeah, there we go. Delete this section. This road up here. And across. And then I think I made enough room there. I can do a plaza. No, damn. Oh, I can do park plazas though, because I'm going to make this a whole area park. I think a park plaza will fit in there. If not, we can actually move this road down a little bit. But there, so now we've got our courthouse. And yeah, so we've got a courthouse, our government offices. Let's do another section of road around these. Okay. Come on. Let's extend this up a little bit. Actually, this would be one of those times when anarchy, road anarchy, would be really useful. No, I did. I want it on. Because, honestly, there's no reason that that can't intersect the parking lot area. And then what we're going to do is marquee tool. I'm going to move all of this in a little bit. Same thing for this one. Move this in a little bit. Oh, what happened here? Why did it not pick that? Undo. There we go. Move this over here a little bit. I still have room to get a pathway through there, but I want to also have this pathway through here. So let's get this. Connect through there. Yeah, alright, cool. So this will then be... We can get rid of the zone, the actual zone here that's called Government Plaza, and make this a park. Extend this zone got... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Make this zone into Government Plaza, the park. Where's the park? There we go. Okay. So yeah, I do need to have a park entrance technically. So let's do that. If I want to, I should install the mod to parkify everything that lets you put your park buildings anywhere, but I don't have that right now. So there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna entry fee is 0. This is public space. Now I can put in plazas. Yeah, that fits nicely behind my tax office. Now, yes, I have anarchy turned on, so... It technically doesn't really fit, but it looks nice. So let's adjust this slightly to fit with the road, though. I can turn off snapping, though. There we go. Just don't have to cut the corners too much here. There. So we got the plaza behind our tax office. That's nice. That fills in that space. What else can we put in here? Yeah, I really don't want much else other than probably these plazas. I don't care if this park levels up. Let's turn off anarchy. And then put these in properly. Yeah, so that's kind of a nice government plaza. We'll fill in some trees, though. And also some paths around the side. You know, that's kind of the thing I didn't do. Well, alright. So let's, instead of having these here, which these look kind of dumb, we'll have the park side gates. Main gate there. I got a side gate over here. I have one on this side along here. I have one back here. And then another one over here. And we'll do some park paths through here. And put in trees and benches and all kinds of stuff. Alright, let's grab the park path. Straight through. Yeah, okay, great. Connect, there we go. This one goes straight across as well, except it's in the way of the damn road. Let's move the road, move this, turn off the marquee tool, single select. There. Then we want one along the back side here, so this can connect up there, and then along through here, parks. Now, let's do some trees. Now, I will do the live oaks for filling in here. Let's do live oak. Live oak. And some plain oaks as well, just to kind of break up the color scheme a bit. And then I want to do ornamental trees. Flower tree. Oh, actually, I can use the line tool for these. That would be even better, because I really just want them to go on the road. So let's see. Trees. Grab the line tool. There, so I got some ornamental trees on the main drive. And there's our nice government plaza. While I'm on that subject, let's do some trees. I'll get rid of this tree here. Let traffic run. Get rid of that tree. And this, and then do a circle. Oh, there mine went. Okay, well, let's do that. So that kind of helps a little bit with that area. But let's check our ore mine. Grinding mill's got plenty. That's full. Not much metals, but I'm trying to export. I've set it to export or empty. Now that I think I've got something that I can actually use. So that's an underground ore mine. This is glass manufacturing plant. Okay, cool. Oh, that's still gonna use ore and produce. Yeah. Okay. So I don't actually need to. All I need to do is add another storage. Warehouse for glass. So this should get ore. Okay, it's making glass. And I don't have any... I'm not using glass yet, so I'm going to make that set to empty as well. Because I don't want to store... I don't want to store glass while we're waiting. Let's see how this is doing in money. So it's turning a profit. That doesn't include some of the... Well, no, I don't have any goods yet. But so we're exporting metal, and we'll be exporting glass here very shortly. Yeah. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, that road actually connects to the highway. Interesting. Okay. So I actually do want to connect to that road, which it is. Okay. So technically that road connects out through here. And yeah, it can actually get on the highway. And we've got stuff coming through there. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't even notice. That's cool. So we've got a... Yeah. Neat. Alright, well that actually helps a lot. If we... So we can cut across... Let's see where the ore industry, or the ore actually is. Because I don't want to lose that. But if we cut across to here, from here across to here, we actually can connect. Grab a medium, our industry road here. Let's turn that on the freeform road. There. So that actually will then connect out and yeah, okay. So hopefully anything exporting from here will go out that way. And that gives me a reason to upgrade this road, because this road is regular dirt road, and that will not carry a lot of traffic. This can be updated. Because that's actually cutting through, and then we'll do this one as well. Okay, well, there we go. That looks good. So that's gonna, and we can cut. We can cut this off too. I don't know why I made it like that. What we'll do is cut this road out, and then cut straight across. And then just cut this. Off here. That way they'll just bypass that. Have a little bit shorter travel time. As cool as it was having it go through here, it looks neat, but it's not very efficient. Okay, these are producing absolutely no oil. Is there more oil for them to produce? Yeah, okay. So let's extend this industry area over to here. And then run a road. I think I have more efficient oil. Yeah. So we'll just shut these down. We'll stop costing us money. Huh, that's still producing oil. Alright, well. Oh, need to run water, of course. I always forget water for the industries. I wonder if traffic flow is up to 78%. Yeah, so I actually got most of the yeah, so this would be a good time to build a road for access for the highway. And I want to have it, I want to put it right here because that's far enough in between these interchanges that I can safely put it in. I don't think it will cause too much problems for them. Because you don't want to have too many highway interchanges too close together. So we'll cut this across to here, and then on-ramps. On and off ramps. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. That's silly. I need this to have snapping on. There we go. There. Now, this, I want to make sure that the speed limit is set very high. So this will be 65 the whole way. Why is this not letting me select this other lane? $65 all the way to here. This can actually get bumped up to 45. 25 is awfully slow for that. This can be 35. Through here. So now what I'm hoping that will do is encourage... yeah, actually they're already using it. It'll encourage industry to use this instead of the primary road in and out. Because we had a lot of logging trucks coming through here. It was causing this to clog up, and plenty of those logging trucks do need to hit in the city, but they don't all. A lot of this is exporting, so it can go out this way. Yeah, so that's actually... Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's pulling traffic through here. We'll see how that works. So we're doing good on the orange street. Let's check off the government plaza on our list. And I want to put something in this roundabout here besides these trees. I think there's going to do like a rock or something in there at least. How big is this piece? Is there anything smaller? It's not great, but it's something. It's better than nothing. Yeah, looks happy and healthy. Let me grab this. No, I don't want that. I want this. And fix this section of road here. I don't know why it's using the wrong road type, but I'll get that fixed. That looks good. How's our demands going? So they need commercial and, well, we need actually all three, really. We need some residential. Some more low density residential here. In this area, so this main thoroughfare is coming into our roundabout. The roundabout is nice and clear. Getting some backup, but not too bad. Is this a time traffic light or a regular traffic light? No, this is a regular traffic light. Let's make this a time traffic light. See if that will auto time traffic light. See if that will maybe get that back up, because it is backing up this roundabout a little bit. Yeah, see, that's still not good. Let's see how it does in the next round. Yeah. God, there is a lot of traffic that wants to come this way, but not that much. Instead of having a time traffic light, let's remove this time traffic light. Stop. Move time traffic light. Remove the traffic light completely. Set this to yield to this, and then see how that goes. Yeah, it's a little rough for those trying to connect this way, but I think overall it does improve the traffic flow. Man, there's a lot of pedestrian traffic here. Are they all going, connecting to this and going across over the park and stuff? Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. Still haven't transported a single passenger from outside of the city on that. That's just losing money, but we'll keep it going. My park looks nice over here. How many tourists? 15, 20. You know what this does need in this area is parking. So let's do that. Didn't think to include that. Parking out this way, and that's under regular parks. There, so now anybody who needs to use the government services area can park in this parking garage, and that's pretty close. The one thing I wish this game had was underground park. It doesn't really do underground structures at all. It does. You can do underground roads, but it's not great with underground structures, and it's one of those things that's like, especially in a dense city, you have a lot of underground roads, you have underground parking, you have, you know, underground access to buildings. That's one of the things, like, if you are in the, like, I live in Chicago, and if you go to the Loop, if you're trying to deliver, if it's large deliveries, almost never happen on the surface streets if you're in the heart of the Loop. But they happen in, down in like Lower Wacker Drive and other places where they're below grade. The larger buildings have, garage doors and gates and access down on the lower drives, and the trucks are shifted to the lower drives, and they do their deliveries there, and it helps with some of the traffic, the surface traffic, for cars and stuff like that, because anything like industry, any deliveries and stuff are being shifted down to their own separate roads. Now you can build industrial roads here that are only for industry. You can even make them underground, but they don't connect to the buildings, that's one of the things that I feel like it kind of misses here if you were really building an accurate, like, dense population city. Oh, that's actually here. Okay. I was trying to... Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so this is really busy now. That got way busier than expected. This needs to be fixed, because this is not set up as a proper roundabout. There definitely shouldn't be parking here, and this could be 3 lanes, probably. Is that an inner-city bus coming through? Okay. Yeah. I actually should restrict this to only... I think this should only be... I don't know if we want passenger vehicles coming through here. I think this should only be trucks. So, let's do that. Because we got all this other stuff coming through. So let's see. We can have recycling, we can have emergency, we can have trucks, but no buses, no personal cars, and no taxis. Because we want this to just be the industry. I might also make this roundabout a little bit bigger, but we'll worry about that next. I'll worry about that after we do this. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is backing everything up. Let's get these... Well, hopefully these buses and personal transport will stop coming through here. Yeah, so I'm going to have to extend this roundabout. Make this a little bit bigger. This will actually be a oval-bout. Or an oblong-about. That's ugly, but I just need to get it set down, and then I can adjust the nodes here. Okay, so that's... we want a node here. Alright, now... I should do highway roads. In and out. So this can now come in. It will give the roundabout the vehicles going around the roundabout a much larger area to go. Just make sure that that's that, and I don't want them to be able to turn left. This is only to go out. And we need to set this as a priority, redo the priority on this. And yeah, so they'll pick their lanes as they come in. They go, yeah. And then need to make sure that the speed limit on these is high enough to, yeah, okay, I guess it doesn't matter. All this really does is give these vehicles more time to get on the roundabout. And it's going to probably be a mess here for a minute while these all get caught up. But they should eventually correct themselves. Or it should correct itself, I mean. The majority of traffic does want to come from here and go through here, so... yeah, that looks okay. How's traffic looking overall? 77%, pretty good. And that backup is clearing, so that's good. It's probably going to be, yeah, it's going to be a little bit wonky here for a few minutes, but once the backlog clears, it should be good. And it will probably be better than it was before. Yeah, that's just busy. Okay. It's not backing up, it's just busy. How's this time traffic light doing? Oh, or did I? No, I took out the traffic light. I made these give way to this and let these go through. That's actually pretty good. Okay. That looks nice. I'll adjust this, because that's like enormous. Same thing with this one. It's far longer than it needs to be. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And the ore industry, how are we doing over here? Oil group, no, this is the ore industry here. We're making money. Let's see. Oh, we need to add more workers. Okay. Did I get access to the barracks? I don't think I got access to the barracks, did I? Oh, I did. Okay, cool. So I want to add the worker barracks as well. Put a couple of these in here. So I have room for 380 workers. What I probably would want to do is up my actual up my production by upping my what would you call it? The actual extraction. So let's run a road through here. Get an ore mine on either side and make sure this connects to here. Run along there too. Make sure there is no traffic light, which it probably did automatically. Come on. I hope this is auto-saving. Okay. Okay, got rid of the traffic light. And now I need to do some ore mines here. Let's see. This is the small underground ore mine, which produces 6,400 units versus 4,800. Okay. There we go. Oh, water again. But that'll definitely attract more workers. Yeah, so literally as soon as that worker count hits 350, it will tick over to the next level. I've almost got enough. Yeah, I've got more resources than I need. I've just got to get the workers. And this is... So I'm gonna... Yeah, we'll leave it at balanced. I don't think we're importing any ore. Yeah, we're not importing any ore. I am gonna add another ore storage area though, because this is so 400 tons, 300 tons, so this can store a little bit more. Wait, okay. I thought that filled up. It's like, that doesn't make sense. So these trucks are going. Let's see how we're doing on... Okay, profit is back. And with 316, 300 fingers. There is demand, so hopefully that will... 1%. Oh, alright. Maybe why it's not filling up so much. You know, 1% unemployment is usually a good sign, but what are we getting, an error? Okay, good. And an error string, it's erroring it again. Frame per second was dipping. Okay. Well, I guess I can live with that. The yeah, generally a that low of a unemployment would be great, but I'm not so sure. How are we doing on healthcare? Healthcare available. Wow, why did it not... What's my budget for healthcare? Healthcare budget's below... Okay, why did it not... Deathcare is great. Yeah, okay, well, I wish it had said something. Alright, so let's put a hospital in. Will this cover... Yeah. Wish... So, I guess I gotta pay attention to stuff like that. Help with the sickness. It's the noise pollution. Should be offset by the access to medical care now. Hopefully. We'll see. I gotta be close on this. I think I just don't have enough people in the city right now to... 340. Okay. We're almost there. Oh, and this is now cleared. Excellent. Let's see if I'm getting any more... Yeah, I don't see any industry like trucks coming through into the city this way, which is what we want. We don't want them using this road. I don't want to restrict it because I do want to have... There probably will be some trucks coming through doing local deliveries. We just don't want the industry... Ooh, how's this doing? We full? 93%? Okay, cool. We don't want this logging industry to be going through this area. We want to have it stick to its own area. There we go. Rotary kiln plant, electronics factory, seabed mining vessel, and a medium ore mine. Okay, so I think the rotary kiln just makes glass still. Let's see. Rotary kiln. No, that makes iron ore. Oh, that makes ore. Makes metals. This makes glass. This makes glass. Okay. So this level 4 plant is the next for glass. I guess that makes sense. It's metal, then glass. Metal at level 1, glass at level 2, another metal thing at level 3. Another glass thing at level 4. Okay, so... The electronics factory, I think I might actually be producing all the products I need. That's a special factory. Industrial steel plant, I can definitely put that in. Household plastics factory, I can do that. Toy factory. Printing press, yeah, I got that. Lemonade factory. I have crops and glass now. It's a clothing factory. Yeah. Plastics, glass, and metal. For electronics factory, petroleum refinery. That requires petroleum, plastics, and metal. Soft paper factory. What is this? The little car factory. Okay. And then food factory. Modular house factory. Okay, so next time what I'm going to do is build an industrial park, basically, probably, you know, over along here. I'll buy this chunk of land, build an industrial park, because I want it close to here, because I want it to be able to have rail connections. And then all of the goods from these areas can feed, and this also give me a connection to the highway. All the goods in this area will then feed into the factories and the warehouses. So I will probably remove these warehouses that are over here for the finished goods. We'll leave the storage for the, you know, like the raw materials like ore and oil, because we want to keep those close to their production. But then the actual output of materials, the metals, the secondary materials of metal and glass and crops. Well, I guess crops is a primary, whatever. Metal and glass, plastics, petroleum, crops, all that stuff. Then we can move and have storage down in this industrial area. Basically in this industrial park, we'll have a place for the storage to come in. They'll come in and then unload their storage and then go back out, and then there'll be a link from the storage area over to the production area, which will then you know, use those stored materials to produce goods that can then be exported. So finished goods to export for the city or for use within the city, and then that will generate a ton of cash. We're already doing really well. We're making $21,000 a week, which is great for a city this size. I mean, we've got 26,000 residents. I got $3.5 million in the bank, so we're doing great there. But as we start to get to the end game, having something, as we're adding more people, adding more city services, having this industry area will just really crank out money for us and make a much better area for, or, it just will really give us a lot of padding for money, and I won't have to worry about that going forward as we start to build stuff like the space elevator, which costs, I mean, we can't even get to the unique buildings yet. You have to reach population 80,000 for the monuments. But, you know, some of these buildings, this is 57,000. That's not that expensive. 180,000, 200,000, 600,000. So, you know, you can really crank through money fast when you start building some of these special buildings. Yeah, cathedral's $500,000. Eiffel Tower is less than the cathedral for some reason. And then will also give us money to do things like build universities and stuff like that. So, building up our industrial base, having our industrial park here, we got to get our population up. Oh, actually, do I have? Can I buy another one? No. So we got to get our population up to 44,000 to buy the next plot of land. But so it'll be building our population next time, then unlocking this plot of land and building an industrial park. I think that would be next. We've got lots of room here. This is already ready to build an add-on for, you know, our residential area on either side of this, you know, in this area, residential and commercial. I will probably kind of have it go over this road or have this road even go underground, maybe, or have it be elevated. Just one way or the other, have this be separated from our existing, surface roads for our residential and commercial. But we'll start filling this area in with more residential, commercial, and then, probably even fill this area. Anything basically in this zone that's not this logging area, because we're going to leave that logging area producing lots of loggy goods. And yeah, we'll have room for some industry over here as well. I might even move this over to here to free up, make it a little bit easier to get trains in and out of here, because we're going to want to start having better public transportation. I will probably build some trains to connect these areas, or do some metro stations. Oh, and are these happy-ish? There's still a couple complaining not of customers, but we are getting more tourists. Let's see what our tourism is for the city today. So 472. We increased the tourism population by about 100, just by building this area. And we'll put in more, more stuff like this, probably next time, as well as we expand our city. This area could use some more tourism attractions, and then also some more over here as well, to make this more attractive and lure in customers for these tourism specialty areas. And yeah. Oh, last thing I want to check is how this is doing. Oh, we can upgrade this. Cool. So we got a band up to popularity 70, and we did 6 concerts here. So this is ready to go. We can upgrade this. I want to see what this looks like. Upgrade. So let's move this out of the way. Why will this not move? Usually you can... Okay, well, I just wanted to see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like before we upgrade. Basic festival area. Let's upgrade it to the next level. Ooh, it got bigger. Okay. So we added some parking. It expanded itself to a bigger, and now the stage is facing a different direction. We got more. Well, that's cool. And what do I need to get to the next one? So I need 18 concerts. I need a popularity of at least 85. Okay. And I need a sold-out concert. I have not sold out a concert, but I think if we get the band popularities up and get some more concerts in, that'll just kind of happen on its own. So, damn. All right. Well, our festival area is going nicely. All right, well, thanks for watching. I'm going to call it a night, and save this game while I say this. So yeah, we'll come back next time with a little bit more population building and some industry. Good night. Stay safe.